guys, welcome back to BL World Drama, your go-to source for the juiciest scandals in the world of BL and GLs. From trending hashtags to sizzling social media drama, I've got it all. Join me as I dive deep into the lives of your favorite stars with exclusive updates, secrets, and interviews that will keep you hooked. Subscribe now, ring the bell, and let's dive into the glitz, the glam, and the scandalous world of BL and GLs. So let's get right into it. So, a couple of days ago, I think, or no, a week ago, I did a video about mutual public display of affection, and I said that this was just the beginning because I did believe that Mewtul had decided to make the year 2024 actually their year, and like people getting to be more comfortable and more accepting of their relationship. And this is not them doing it because they have to do it. That the only way that you will like validate the relationship is if you accept it. But I feel like it was more of them saying that they were no longer going to hide their relationship, and they were going to be more open and public about it and all that, without like necessarily like giving way too much. Now, I did also talk about Mew's family trip, whereby like Chul was invited and Jom's fiance was invited. I also talked about the upcoming Mew birthday fan meet, whereby I said that there was something going special that was going to happen, and I did say that I was hoping that they would use the birthday fan meet as an opportunity to allow fans to be able to get to know more about their relationship. I also talked about me feeling that probably Mew and Sul are going to announce to everyone that they are in a relationship during that fan meet. And I did ask people not to quote me because I do know how people run wild, how netizens run wild, and maybe thinking now I should actually be saying, if especially I'm confident and I feel it in my gut that something is going to happen, like I should be confident enough to let you guys run with it. Don't quote me. Now, Tool did appear on Mew's birthday fan meet because at first Mew said that he was going to have two guests. Like the first interviews that I did see, remember, I don't speak Thai language, so I got the information off Twitter the same way people got the information. Now, we did see Chopper first as the first guest, and when Charlotte came, like people gave up and said, okay, Tool is not coming and all this and so forth, but I still held hope. Now, Tool did come, and yes, they did profess their love. Now, they didn't say that they are in a relationship, but they technically did say they are in a relationship, because if you and your male friend or travel buddy sing I love you baby, like seriously, I love you baby, pointing at one another, looking into each other's eyes, like stop being dumb. Like the guys just obviously they said it, like this is the person I love, and we could see how nervous Tool was. Like you just don't get that nervous. Tool is not a newbie in the industry. Like the guy has been around crowds, probably not as massive crowds, because we do know that his fan base is huge, but it's not that huge. Like you can't compare it with a crowd that people like Mew can pull, and people like Bright and so forth, like those people can pull. But he's like he's famous. he's around a lot of people. Now, for him to be that nervous is because, again, my opinion, I feel like he was calculating every single move, like how he looks at him, whether he's close enough to him, whether he touches him, with like he didn't want to give out so much away, because we know, again, when two people that are in a relationship, and a relationship that is not platonic, like like there's so many ways you can give away like how you feel about this person, and I feel like that's exactly how Tool felt. Now, you can go and see like Tool's birthday wishes to Mew in 2020, and then you can see Tool's birthday wishes to Mew in 2024. That Tool was confident. That Tool was more composed. This Tool was shaking, like he was on the verge of I don't want to say crying, but he had so many emotions, because this is the person that he loves, that he wants to protect, that he wants to make sure that this person is safe. Now, Mew did do several interviews with the press whereby he was asked what Tool or who Tool is in his life. And in every single interview, he doesn't say directly how important Tool is in his life. And some people are still in doubt and still think that they are just friends, but they are not friends. They are not friends. And if you are a grown up and you are looking at it, even a child can see when two people are special to one another. So I don't understand how grown-ups don't do that, can't be able to see that. Now, yesterday, Mew's family had a kind of I think a birthday something for Mew, because Mew will be away during his birthday. So we did see Mew's mom, Mew's dad, Tool's mom, Tool's sisters, Tool's husband, Jom, and Jom's fiance. They had a family thing whereby they just sat and I think to eat and to celebrate Mew's life. And if that's not proof enough that this family is obviously 100% fully blended, and they are deciding to fight against all odds to make it, and if you continue to fight it, and if you continue to troll them on the internet, you are just wasting your time, because they have decided against all odds that they are going to choose one another no matter what. Tool and Mew are out to play for keeps no matter what they lose. So I'm tired of seeing the hate every single time. We are so quick to celebrate, to glorify, to these actors who are just acting and not even in relationships, and they're not even in queer relationships in their personal lives. But when we have these actors who play these queer roles and are truly living personal queer lives, we are so quick to vilify them and to throw dirt and mud on them, and to block every single blessing on their way, and to actually not celebrate them. And it shows how disgusting we are as people, and how even with these shows we are not getting to learn anything from it. It's purely entertainment for us. And the reason that they are these shows is to actually show us and to teach us what these people go through every single day. Like every book you read and every TV show you watch, you're supposed to actually learn something from it. Like, it's that simple. They're not just made for purely entertainment. Like, there's always meaning to every single project, every single book, even songs. Like, they tell you something. If you look deep down, you can be able to understand the mental space that artist was in, or the message that they're passing in the song. Like, it's not just that simple. And for you to actually watch the shows and pretend to be a fan and like actually be there always trending and talking about it, and then when like this actor goes through hate, not this actor, these two actors go through hate every single time, like not all of us form a bandwagon to just be behind them, to support them. It doesn't matter whether you are a Mew fan, it doesn't matter whether you are a Apple fan, a Mile fan, a whoever fan, a Bright fan, a Win fan. Like, as long as you are a fan of an artist playing in this genre, you are supposed to be behind these boys. You are supposed to be there fighting for them. Like, it doesn't matter. It just takes you one tweet. Just one tweet to shed light towards the mistreatment of what these people are going through. So, just let me know if like this thing, like, do you see like it's going to end anytime soon? Do you feel like people are just the worst? Because we've seen that Mewtul had like an amazing time in New York for New York Fashion Week with Michael Kors. We've seen like the amount of press that they've been getting, the amount of intrigue that they've been getting, and now all of a sudden, like, people are trying to bring back like the new Gulf content. Like, we've seen some of Wanjai's, like, Gulf had an event whereby that event was supposed to be strictly about him. That event was not about any show, any movie. It was about his music. That event should have been about his music, his singing career, but they went ahead and brought about like Tan Type and the Mew Gulf moments, which was in poor taste for both Gulf and Mew. And if Gulf didn't see it that way, then I don't know, because even the next day when he had an interview, yes, I do understand, like, with an interview, probably they had to bring the Tan Type thing, because he was also talking about like his shows and all that. But I feel like it's time that like all that gets like buried away. Not necessarily buried, I'm using the wrong word, but I feel like both boys have moved past it. Not boys, again, sorry, both men have moved past it. And it's time for this TV station and these presenters and these fans to also move past it, because Tan Type was the reason you fell in love with Mew. Tan Type was the reason you fell in love with Gulf. But it's not necessarily only Tan Type was the reason you fell in love with these people. Like, through Tan Type, you got to know them. You got to see things from them that you actually liked from them, like how they carry themselves, what type of people they are, how they speak, how talented they are. So for you to put them in a box labeled tan type and that's all you would always want them to be, then it's not being fair to you and it's not also being fair to them. So let's just move on. Let's just support these boys and let's just leave Mew and Tool to live happily, in love, peacefully, and all that. And don't come to me like hating on me in the comment section saying that they have said on numerous occasions that they are friends, they are brothers or whatever, they are travel buddies. If that is what makes you sleep better at night, then kudos to you. Like, make sure you sleep good, like that's okay. But I'm not going to act blind to make someone, or I'm not going to shut my mouth to make someone else sleep better. That's not for me, because I'm not one to sugarcoat things and I'm not one to make people hide the truth to make people feel good. I'm going to speak my mind always. So if you've reached the end of the video, thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Turn on the post notification. Give me a thumbs up if you like this video. Share this video and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.